Alright guys, this is Gilly's homemade 16 gauge slugs. They're not the prettiest, these are the first two I ever did, but sized it up and it ends up being a 1/2 inch socket, and I take a 12 point instead of a 6 and it gives me the rifled edges on it. What I do is I recess back the extension in the socket just a little bit, and it gives me this little nub at the top. It acts like a bullet point and still keeps the striations. Obviously this is just like a quick hot, the mold wasn't hot and it was just a quick pour just to try it to see if it would fit. And I did afterwards have to take it and put it on the wire wheel and just buff it a little bit to clean up the edges because it was rough around the edges. But as you can see here, when I take the center punch to punch it out of the socket, you get a little recessed hollow point tip, which I think will be pretty good. And you can see, look at the 12-point serrations on the edge of it as it's sitting in the wad cup. I mean, that looks like a rifled slug to me. I cut the petals off the wad, and just to keep it down, and it fits in there very snug and tight. It ain't coming out. And I think these are going to be, I'll have to weigh them and see what they weigh, but I mean, this one isn't pretty. This one's much nicer looking. Came out cleaner, but you just got to get the socket carbonized and hot, and then just keep pouring and pouring and punching and pouring and punching. But I mean, it took a second a minute to make one. So pretty cool, man. I'm psyched. I can't wait to try these out. They're probably not going to be very super accurate, I would imagine, but it's a bunch of lead going downstream. It is going to be rifled. Who the hell knows? I don't know. Maybe, a round ball would work better, but, can't hurt to try. So, got myself a little 16 gauge rifled slug. All right, peace in here, grease hippies. I'm out.